All right. First of all, I want to say thank you for purchasing my overlay pack. And if you didn't purchase the overlay pack, this is a walkthrough on how to set up an overlay kit for TikTok Live Studio. Link is in my bio, where you can go to NATEMAZINGDESIGNS. So I'm going to go ahead and begin here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to Add Source. You could use add source here, or you could go down here and hit more, or you can just hit add camera. Step one, though, we're going to go ahead and hit the more button here. Maybe if it decides to load here, 1 second. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and add a camera. You click camera, then click add. Then you can go through and pick whatever settings you'd like. Right now I'm using a background, and that can be found in effects. And then you'll go ahead and hit add source. And sorry if you can hear my little one in the background. He is having fun back there. All right, so next we'll go ahead and we've got the camera in. Next we'll go ahead and hit add source again. So now we're going to do our gameplay here. So you can do game capture. I'm using window capture. If you also have a capture card, you could use that as well. I specifically stream through window capture though. So I'm going to choose window capture. Then I'll hit add. I'm going to select which link it is. Okay, so now we've got a cam and we've got, our gameplay. This looks pretty plain. I mean, it doesn't really jump out to me. It's pretty basic. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our overlays. So we'll click add source. Okay, so first thing we're going to go and click on image. We'll click add. Now we're going to select the file. You're going to get a downloaded file that came from Google Drive, and we are going to go and select in that folder. So I've already got it up here, but you will go and find it. It'll be in you could hit like search or um, whatnot, and you can find it. So this particular kit is called Velocity Rift. So first thing I'm going to do is once you find your folder that has your overlay kit in it, I'm going to hit the background here. I'm going to click open, add source. So what we're going to do is bring this little tiny box all the way up to the top left corner, and we are going to stretch it down to where it fits the screen here. If you need to, move it over some or whatnot, boom, that looks pretty set to me. So I'm going to click on that again. So our image is covering our gameplay and our camera. So we're going to need to slide that down. If you go over to sources, you can just click on it and slide it down, or you can also, you can also hit up here, bring forward, send backward. But it's easier, I find, just to grab it, one click it, and slide it down. So now we have it in the background. As you can see here, next thing we're going to do here is we're going to click add source again. Okay, and then we're going to click image, click add, select file, and it will bring you back to your overlay kit as well. So we've got tons of different overlays here. So we've got just a cam, we've got our cam gameplay plus chat at the bottom there. Particular games I play, I usually like using the cam in large frame. But I mean, if you want to be customizationable, I mean, if you don't want a frame on the game part, you don't have to use one. You can just go ahead and use your cam border. If you're doing like just chatting or something, there's an overlay for that. We'll go ahead and use this one here. We'll use the large overlay frame here for this example. But you can follow the same routine for the rest of these. All right, so I'm going to click open. We're going to click add source. So again, it's right here. You can see the little red thing. It's really small, but again, this is what we'll do is we'll bring it all the way to the top left, slide it all the way down, get the corners to the edges here. Let's see, let's fix that right there. Make it a little bit larger. There we go. All right, that looks good. Okay, so now we need to fix our game in camera so it fits into the frame. So I'm going to take image and I'm going to slide it below camera in the gameplay form. So now we'll click our image. Oops, I sent that image back too. Let me bring that back up. There we go. Okay, so now we need to resize our camera to fit inside the frames here. So go ahead and drop that down a little bit. Start at the top left corner or in the middle. He is stimming today. Okay. So we'll line that up about right there. All right, that looks pretty set for me. So now we need to stretch our gameplay here. I notice a lot of streamers, for certain games, this is what they do. They like to fit the whole screen for the gameplay. So I'm just going to grab that, slide it down, make it large there. And then what we'll do is slide it to where it centers. You see that middle line right there, the red line? Okay, so that's set. So now all we got to do is grab that image and we'll bring it above camera in our gameplay. And voila, we've got our camera and gameplay in our border here. So that's to set up the basic kit. There's also I'm introducing in this new kit here. I haven't dropped it yet. Uh, let's see, at the date of this video, anyways. I'm still working on it. There's also little brackets I'm gonna include. So I'm just gonna show that here. So there'll be brackets in this newer kit if you purchased it. If not, you don't have to worry about it. But I think it's cool. We can put the brackets in there, and you could resize it to fit. Like if you were going to cut out, because you can't see the health bar or the guns, but you could you can end up capturing the health bar and set it here, and then put your brackets around it to make it look more clean. So if you were doing let's see, we'll go to next. We'll set up our alerts here. So we'll go to alert. I believe I still have some set. You'll click add. Yeah, I still have some on there. So what you'll do is if you haven't applied it yet, you'll go into appearance and then you'll come down. You'll want to see, let's see here. So this is for the follower alert. You can see right here, it says follower. And how you'll do that if you did purchase one of my kits that had that, or if you're just trying to figure out how do you put one in there, like a customized alert, you could do that. So I haven't made one for this kit, but it'll look like that. You'll go ahead and use, the new follower. You'll click open. You'll click on which one you're using, open, and then it'll set that image in there. And then you repeat, excuse me, you'll repeat the same process for gift alert. You'll click the upload new image, then you'll find your gifter alert in your overlay pack, or if you're creating your own, you'll upload it there. And same thing for the sub, which they switched it now to Superfan. Then you can go ahead and preview it here. That's what it'll look like. You can change the layout as well. If you want to do the pick over the text or beside it, you can do it like that, which honestly I think kind of looks better like that. And that's how you'll set up your alerts images. And you'll just click add source. Okay, so now we have our alerts. So I usually put mine up here. Again, on stream, they won't see that. They won't see how it's dark like that. And you can resize that if you like. Um, I also like to leave space in my designs in the center right here, just because some people like to put in, if they want to put in some extra text, you can write text here, or if they're trying to put in their goal, they have enough space to do so. So, I mean, you can write whatever your goal is, super fans or whatnot. Um, they don't really have a custom theme yet, so I haven't made any custom goal effects just because they haven't allowed it on TikTok Live Studio. But I'm just going to show you. You can change the color of the of this as well. I switched. This color has changed because I was running another kit that was green. But yeah, I left enough space that way we can easily put that right in the middle. Um, I'm going to take that off. You can also hide things if you'd like over here. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to setting up your animated scenes. You'll click Add Scene at the top there. Okay. So you click Add Scene, it'll pop up like this. We're going to hit blank, and this is really easy. You'll hit blank, add. So this is going to be. We're going to rename this here. This should be our starting soon. So I'm going to double click the source here, and I'm going to put starting, so I don't get confused of what scene I have. Starting soon. Okay. So now I am going to go to, you can either hit add source here or you can hit more down here. I usually hit the little plus symbol here because that's what I'm used to. And we're going to upload our image for our animated scene. So what we're going to do is we're going to click video, click add. We're going to select file. Okay, so I'm using two different kits right now, but you will find your kit again. It should be in the same kit. You should only have to open up your file one time once you find it, and it'll bring you to all of these. Okay, so that's to be right back. Okay, here's our starting soon. So we're gonna click the starting animated. We're gonna click open. Okay, so if you're buying my kits, this is how you have to do it. You'll need to go and hit loop, and you'll have to hit play from video from beginning. I'm gonna click add source. Okay, so it's really small. Again, this is for some reason I made it the right size, but in Live Studio it always makes it really so tiny. So we'll stretch it down, center it. Again, you can take more time if you'd like setting it up. But boom, that's our stream starting soon. Animated scene setup, very easy. And then what you'll do is if you want to add like a stream ending or a be right back animated scene because that's included in the kits, you go ahead and do the same thing. You'll hit add scene, you'll click video, and then upload whichever scene you're doing. And this is our main, so I'll rename that main because that's our main gameplay here. All right, and that's pretty much how to set those up. It's pretty simple. You can follow the same process with all the other overlay kits that are included in there, the different designs. Just follow that same process. And if you did purchase the kit, it should also have the PDF file in there if you want to go back and read it. Uh, the PDF file is going to have how to add your sub emotes as well. It'll have everything that you're gonna need that I have created for the kits. It'll walk you through it. I'm creating this video now to test it out and see how well it does. If it's more easier for people, that's my goal. But thank you. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate your purchase, and talk to you soon. Thanks.